Good morning, everyone. Mama Do here. Okay, so it's Missing Person Monday. So the first person we're going to feature today and do an intuitive reading on is Shane Donahue. Shane. This is a young man out of Notesville, Virginia. I wonder how big that town is. I know I don't look this stuff up. I don't think it's too awful big. Sorry about that. There's a grandchild that wants to be heard, apparently. Population of about 1,300. So it's about 3 times the size of where I live at. Alrighty. Well, let's talk a little bit about Shane. Last time he was seen was March 22nd, 2010. 11 years ago. 11 years. Leaving his parents' home was a known coincidence. We'll get on more about that person in a minute. But Shane was a passenger in their vehicle. As a matter of fact, a passenger in their family's company vehicle. He didn't have a driver's license at that time. He had had a few tickets and wasn't legally supposed to be driving. So he didn't. He's 23 years old, white male, listed as endangered missing. His date of birth is August 22nd, 1986. He was 23 years old the last time he was seen. 5'11", 180 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. He wears eyeglasses, but at the time his glasses were broken. So what happened? What do we know to be fact? Well, we know he was at his parents' place on Aiden Road, on the 14,000 block of Aiden Road in Notesville, Virginia, at about 3:45 p.m. March 22nd, 2010. Him and his friend Timothy Sean Hickerson left in the Hickerson Brothers electric box truck. Red flag. Yeah, box truck. Lots of tools, lots of opportunity to cause injury, lots of ways to hide a body. Definite access to transportation. And they were supposed to be headed over to Donahue's own home in the 12,000 block of Aiden Road, less than 2 miles away. But Shane was never heard from again. never seen. Now, mind you, they're leaving Mom and Dad's house at 3:45. Before 4 o'clock, his cell phone was turned off, or the battery went dead. Red flag. He had 2 cell phones, and it happened to both of them simultaneously, according to the phone company. On the day of his disappearance, Shane had just been paid $5,000 hard code cash money for some work he had done, putting some tile ceiling up. Timothy Hickerson had helped him on the job, so Shane had paid him $1,000. Yeah, we can holler red flag again. I mean, did the young man only help out one day of the job? Was that agreed upon price? Did Timothy feel that he was due more? Well, Timothy subsequently was sent to prison for burglarizing 2 local gun shops. And he was the last known person to have seen Shane, and is considered a person of interest in the case, but he has never been charged. Shane did have ties to Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, but he didn't have access to a vehicle at the time of his disappearance and frequently got rides from his friends to go places. And like I said about the cell phones, both cell phones simultaneously was turned off or went dead, disabled somehow, under some unknown circumstance. At the same time, the Shane was no longer seen again. This is 23-year-old boy. Could he have been involved in other activities? Absolutely. Do we have proof of any of it? No. Just a bunch of unsubstantiated rumors. People like to talk, mostly just to hear themselves speak. But I want to ask Spirit about Shane. Where is Shane? How can we come up with evidence to bring Shane home? How can we bring comfort to this case, to this disappearance, to provide to his family and his friends that care about him? You don't have to be the king and queen of New York to deserve justice. Every person deserves justice. And the positive affirmation for this reading from Spirit is today. Let me turn the camera around. I love this one. Today, I am special. Yes, you are, Shane. And all of your family and friends are special, too. Today, I will realize that I'm a unique, one-of-a-kind person. Yes. And guess what? We needed one of you, too, and somebody took you away from us. And we need to bring you home. We get two synopses of the story. Let's see what's going on here. The chaser. Okay. Chaser's codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Alright, so somebody felt that Shane was getting more than their fair share and leaving them behind, not doing them justice. Was neglecting their significant role in their life. And self-indulgence. Oh, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So it's somebody who has a sense of grandeur. I deserve more than you gave me. You left me behind. You didn't treat me fairly. How dare you? I'll teach you. Really? Are you about to cut off the nose to spot your face? Let your friends help you. That's the romance card. Ask for and accept support from others. This person has told somebody what they did. They've told them where Shane is at. Now, whether they believed them or not, that's a whole nother story. But they've told it. They have really told it. They've gotten drunk. They've gotten high. They've had moments of grandeur where they have felt that they were king of the jungle. And they've told their story. Thinking that it would make them look good. Set very crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. Okay, I get it. I really do get it. That some of these answers are going to be hard to accept. They're going to be hard to hear. But now is the time. It's been 11 years to hear the truth. To have the truth revealed. To bring Shane home. To allow his family the comfort of knowing what happened to him. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Shane was very particular. He really valued family. He had dinner almost every night with his mother. He called home every day to talk to his mom and check on everything at the house to see was there anything that he needed to come and help with. a very good, dedicated son. That doesn't mean everybody in town thinks you're the latest and the greatest, but it means that you respect your mama, you respect your daddy, and you want to make sure that their life is as comfortable as can be. Three of Pentacles, maintaining that relationship, making sure everybody has what they need, staying focused on it, and moving forward, finding a way to clear the obstacles. A lot of forward movement, seeing progression, people seeing the good jobs that he's coming forward with that, putting on that roof, not roofing, but the ceiling tiles to make people's businesses more attractive. So what happened to Shane on March 22nd, 2010, Spirit? He made an executive decision. Okay, I got paid. I'm going to pay my helpers. And they're going to get how I value them. How much effort they put into the job. I don't need to pay them for work that they did not do. I pay them for what they did. And it's a small amount compared to what this person thought they were going to receive. It is. Yeah. See, this other person doesn't see Shane as the hierophant, as the boss, as the supervisor, as the main leader. They believe that their efforts, their work, is what makes it valuable. Basically, there's an argument. And this is what happened. A lot of pissed off moods. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Getting really mad. Saying a lot of things that shouldn't be said. A lot of sparks are flying between the two. Both are participating in saying things they shouldn't be saying. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Stabbing. Catching somebody off guard. They're not safe. Yeah, catching them off guard. Stabbing somebody very unexpectedly. Attacking somebody you felt was like family to you. Yeah, absolute breakdown in a relationship. And you can't turn back the hands of time now. Okay, so there was an attack. It was unexpected. Family gets involved. Very unexpectedly killed. But family, whoever killed Shane contacted their family, and they helped them dispose of his remains. This is the ride and die member of the family with that person. Whoever is closest to Timothy is the person that knows exactly where Shane has been buried at. I do believe Shane was buried. And I say it's a ride and die. Yeah. I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. And you can never ask me about it again. The ride or die. Where is Shane? Where did they bury Shane at? Was it Timothy that killed Shane? Did he stab him or did he strike him with an object? Death. He killed him. Timothy killed Shane. Death is very ominous here. Shane did not expect it. It was an argument. It's not their first argument. Where is Shane buried at? There's no evidence of any conflict, problem, argument at Shane's residence. Says if it happened there, it happened inside the truck. Yeah, it was over a small amount of money. It was about not being paid enough or what somebody felt was what they were due. Where is evidence of Shane of his disappearance? Why is it when I start reading them, animals decide to play? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. King of Wands in the upright. Person still has a hot temper. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. Wow. Okay, so this is telling me about Timothy. Timothy's not able to get his life on a good course. He's always lying, talking crap out both sides of his mouth. Nobody trusts him. He's got a bad temper and thinks that everybody owes him. But yet he's just an in and out energy that doesn't make good decisions. Well, that would be why he keeps going back and forth to jail, why he keeps burglarizing places. I'm sure he burglarizes the electric company that his family owns too, but they just let him get away with it, which is pretty pathetic. You'd think they'd want better for him, because at some point the elders won't be there to protect him again. So, Spirit, where can we find evidence to help bring Shane home, to bring justice to this disappearance? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? How's my voice sound today? Feels like my mouth is a little swollen. I don't feel like I've eaten anything that should be causing allergic reaction, but you never know. The Empress in reverse. I'm sorry, the Emperor in reverse. Really. And that is clarified by the Ten of Swords. Whoa! Okay. Who is this? Is this the grandfather? This is the head of the household. This is the head of the keeper of the secrets. The one who protects Timothy. They're either about to die, stop being the patriarch of the family or matriarch of the family, and the truth is coming out. Yeah. People are going to start talking and squawking. The rest of the family has no appreciation for all the hell that this young man has put them through, including that the whole town knows that he was the last one and the primary suspect on Shane Donahue's disappearance. This whole family has had this cloud over them because of this person's behavior. So whenever Mama Bear or Papa Bear, whoever this is, loses their reign of we're going to protect him, the truth is coming out. People are not going to protect him anymore. They're not going to allow this person to continue to have this cloud above their family. This storm cloud pouring down on them. That every time they go into town, that they're looked at sideways. Is that the one that helped Timothy dispose of Donahue? Well, I don't know if I want to hire that electric company or not. If you don't settle right with them, they may send Timothy out to kill you. And that's a hell of a burden for a whole family to have to carry in a small town America, where the rumor mill is absolutely huge. So what's the most likely outcome of this reading? Star, hope, truth, somebody recognizing that the feelings of doom no longer have to be there. That they can choose to do the right thing. That they can bring comfort to this family and to this case by speaking up. And that is clarified by the Two of Swords. It's not always nurture. It's sometimes just nature. Because when you're nurtured to constantly protect somebody's wrongdoings, but you know it's not right, you're very blessed when choosing the right becomes the priority. And that's what this person is going to do. So what is the most likely, what is the card of advice for all those invested? Whether you're family, friends, soul tribe, or the person who's ready to speak up and tell the truth. Those who are ready to bring justice to this case, to this victim, to this family. It's always tea time, but it's coming out in reverse. Time to flip some things over on their head, isn't it? Yes, it is. Wanting to keep to routine and to the schedule. An inability to be spontaneous and break free of what has been decided. That's how you feel right now. But that's going to flip. And you're going to know the right time to speak out very soon. The time to bring the truth forward. I send you all my love and light. And I pray that these answers will come forward soon. Thank you. Oh, I haven't said it. Number one, missing person and criminal case readings. I absolutely refuse. Will not accept any kind of financial contributions for doing these readings. And secondly, if you haven't had the opportunity to subscribe yet, please do. Go right down there, hit that subscribe button, and then hit the small word all. Don't forget, it helps the channel out greatly, and I truly appreciate it. I'm sorry. It's this feeling. I'll be there when I have my dentures, so I'll see y'all soon. Namaste.